Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all for class 8 subject science. So today we are going to start a new topic, that is reproduction in animals. We learned so many processes. Just recall the process you have learned in human beings, that is digestion, circulation and respiration. Do you think reproduction is important? Yes, it is very important. Without reproduction, how the species will not continue. Reproduction is essential for the continuation of a species. Imagine what would happen if organism had no reproduce. Means if they are not reproducing, what happen? Well, means there will be no young ones. If there are no young ones, then it will be it is going to end extinct. So reproduction is also very important process in animals. What do you mean by reproduction? Reproduction is the basic biological process by which organisms give birth to new organism similar to themselves. Every living organism is the result of reproduction. The many known modes of the many known modes of reproduction are generally classified into sexual and asexual reproduction. There are two types. Mainly what we say, there are two types of reproduction, that is sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Now one by one we are going to learn what is sexual and what is asexual reproduction. Now here, what is the meaning of sexual reproduction? In sexual reproduction, there are two parents, okay, father and mother. In asexual reproduction, only one parent will be there. So, sexual reproduction needs the involvement of two individuals of opposite sex, that is male and female. During sexual reproduction, the female produces eggs which will be fertilized by the spermatozoa released by male, and embryo is formed which develops into adult. Generally, higher complex organisms practice this method. Okay. During asexual, what happens now in asexual? During asexual reproduction, an individual can reproduce. Means only one parent will be there. Can reproduce without the help of any other member of that species. Generally, lower or less complex organism practice this method. Okay. For example, microorganisms and small organisms will practice asexual method. You have already learned in your lower classes that even the plants, they reproduce by sexual method. You will remember that plants that reproduce sexually have male and female reproductive parts. Similarly, even in animals also we have males and females have different reproductive parts or organs like plants. The reproductive parts in animals also produces gametes that fuses to form a zygote. It is the zygote which develops into a new individual. This type of reproduction, beginning from the fusion of male and female gametes, is called sexual reproduction. Similar to that of plants, even animals have different reproductive parts which fuses and forms a zygote. Now first we will see about the males. In males, the sex organs or genitals are located both inside and outside the pelvis. The male genital include. The male reproductive organs includes a pair of testes, two sperms, duct and a penis. The testes produce the male gametes called sperms. This is the picture of human sperm. Okay. The testes produce the male gametes called sperms. Millions of sperms are produced by testes. You can see in the picture, that is a single sperm. Those sperms are very small in size. Each has a head, a middle piece and a tail. You can see it is looking like a single cell animal, right? This is nothing but the cell. This is nothing but the sperm of an animal, male person. The next is the female reproductive organ. The female reproductive organ are a pair of ovaries, oviducts, Oviducts are known as fallopian tubes also, and uterus. The ovary produces, you can see the ovary here, the picture there, right? The human female has a reproductive system located entirely in the lowest part of the abdomen. The external part of the female reproductive organs include the vulva, means covering part. The inner part, the internal reproductive organ, includes the vagina, okay, a muscular hollow tube that extends from the vaginal opening to the uterus. It has several functions for sexual intercourse as the part that a baby takes out of a woman's body during childbirth, and as a route for the menstrual blood, the period, to leave the body from the uterus. You can see the different parts of the female reproductive part, that you can see, that is the fallopian tubes, the ovaries, uterus, that is cervix, vagina and vulva. Now here the ovary produces female gametes called ova. Ova is nothing but the eggs. In human beings, a single matured egg is released into the oviduct by one of the ovaries every month. Uterus is the part where development of the babies takes place. Like the sperm, an egg is also a single cell. Sperm is a single cell. Here in the female, the egg is a single cell. That egg is known as ova. This is nothing but the picture of zygote, you can see. Now here, do you think the eggs of all animals will be same? No. The eggs may be very small as in humans, much larger as in hens. Ostrich egg is the largest. So there are different types, different sizes based on the animals. Now the next is fertilization. What is the meaning of fertilization? Fertilization is the fusion of male and female gametes to produce a new organism. What is fertilization? Fusion of male and female gametes to produce a new organism. In animals, the process involves a sperm fusing with an ovum, which leads to the formation of zygote. What is zygote now here? That is the formation of a fertilized egg is known as zygote, which you can see in the picture. That is the formation of zygote. The process of fertilization in the meeting of an egg cell from the mother and a sperm cell from the father, so the new individual inherits some characteristics from the mother and some from the father. Look at your brother or sister. Say if you can recognize some characters in them similar to those of your mother or your father. Yes, it will be similar. Fertilization which takes place inside the female body is called internal fertilization. Internal fertilization occurs in many animals including humans, cows, dogs and hens. Internal means which will be completely inside the body. So that is known as internal fertilization. The fertilization which takes place outside the body of the female is known as external fertilization. During spring or rainy season, frogs and toads move to ponds and flowing stream. When the male and female come together in water, the female lay hundreds of eggs. Unlike hen's egg, frog's eggs is not covered by a shell and it is comparatively very delicate. Now you have seen the hen's egg, right? That is hard. Outer part it will be like a shell, but frogs will be very delicate. A layer of jelly holds the egg together and provides protection to the eggs. As the eggs are laid, the male deposits sperms over them. The sperms come into contact. Now as I said you, the eggs will be covered with a thin protection layer. That you can see in the picture, it will be covered with a thin layer. Deposits sperms over them. Each sperm swims randomly in water with the help of its long tail. The sperms come in contact with the eggs. The results in fertilization. This type of fertilization in which the fusion of a male and a female gamete takes place outside the body of the female is called external fertilization. It is completely in the water where the fertilization is taking place. Therefore, it is known as external fertilization. It is very common in aquatic animals such as fish, starfish, etc. Fertilization results in the formation of zygote, which you can see the picture, that is a zygote, which begins to develop into an embryo. The zygote divides rapidly, repeatedly to give rise to a ball of cells. Which you can see here. The cells then begin to form groups that develop into different tissues and organs of the body. This developing structure is termed as embryo. The embryo gets embedded in the wall of the uterus for the further development. You can see the picture how the embryo is getting developed to give different structures, that is the internal parts of the body. The embryo continues to develop in the uterus. It gradually develops body parts such as hands, legs, heads, eyes, ears, etc. The stage of the embryo in which all the body parts can be identified is called a fetus. What it is known as now? It is known as fetus. When the development of the fetus is complete, the mother gives birth to the baby. Internal fertilization takes place in hens also. Not only human being, even in hens. But do hens give birth to babies? No. Like human beings and cows? No. The hens will not give birth to the young ones. They will lay eggs. Soon after fertilization, the zygote divides repeatedly and travels down the oviduct. As it travels down, many protective layers are formed around it. The hard shell that you see in the hen's egg is one such protective layer. So, in a hen's egg is one such protective layer. So, what happens here for the hens? They have a protective layer. The hens will lay the eggs. They will not give the birth to young ones.